Hey guys, it's Mystic Rain here. Today I'm going to be giving you an unboxing of Masters of Light, which is an Oracle card game, board game, and I feel like I have found my kink. So the Masters of Light, you guys, is an Oracle card board game, right? Now, honestly, I don't know why we don't see more of this game out here or just things like this in general. And I'm actually surprised I found it myself. Okay, so I was on Amazon and I was on like page 20 of a rabbit hole, right? And I don't know why I was there. I think I was just like trying to find something to buy. And I was like, have that deck, have that deck, have that deck. And then somehow came across this bad boy. And I was like, don't you tell me that you can find Oracle cards in a board game. Because honestly, like, why do I ever need to get married if we have Oracle cards in a board game? Like, that will satisfy me for the rest of my life. Like, you guys don't even understand how much I appreciate my card collection, and I was so excited when I saw this. So I went on the trusty tube of you, and I was like, there's got to be videos about things like this. And I found a few videos from the actual author itself, who is, by the way, oh no. Oh, it's not on the box directly. Maybe it's inside the box. That seemed really cool. And I was like, I'm going to play this with all my really enlightened friends and any boy that ever tries to date me ever. And we're going to like really get down to the nitty gritty and we're going to let you be vulnerable. Okay. Because that's the shit I like. So the back of this board game, Masters of Light, is the adventurous Oracle card board game. Wait, like I need glasses. Masters of Light is the adventurous Oracle board game to discover yourself alongside the ascended masters and goddesses of all time. Journeying through the categories of Mother Earth, relationships, creativity, and self-discovery, the group works together to collect flame points via self-empowering questions and activities to empower and activate their Master of Light within. Now, I gotta tell you something. That's the shit I like, okay? I love empowering stuff. So this is what it looks like when you open it. Your board game with all your board game chopskis. So we got a Masters of Light Oracle guide. So this must be the little white book for all the cards that are going to be in here. And then your game manual. Let's put these to the side. So excited. And then here, it looks like we've got our actual board game. How cool is that? Look at that. Isn't that cool? All right, so we've got our board game. We've got our, which looks to be your tokens. So I guess like you pick which one you are to climb around the board. And then various other colored tokens. So you got your blue, your oranges, your purples, and your greens. It comes with some die. And then it looks like it comes with a decent amount, like 4 card decks. So you've also got more help. So you've got 5 copies of board spots. This looks to be like a key to the game itself, explaining to you what all the colors mean and what the directions are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you have 6 of these. So it looks like these are for your players. Everyone gets kind of like a key card. I guess just to know what they're doing, which is super helpful and super cool. Says green is Mother Earth. And then it'll tell you if you land on a certain spot or a certain color, what card deck to actually pick from, which is super cool. So you've got, looks like 5 card decks actually. 6 card decks? Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. No. Okay, so we've got, honestly, if anyone knows me at all, this is you don't even understand like what it means to me to have this many cards in my hands. Like, you don't even understand what that does to me on a spiritual level and like deep inside the loins. Look, okay, first of all, I'm gonna open this one first because this actually seems to be the actual card deck, like Oracle card deck. It's also gilded, nice, and it's got gold foil on it. Just from looking at the first card, it seems like this is a deck that you can actually use outside of the game, which is kind of cool. All right, so we've got, these are the backs. And then these are the fronts. So we've got, I have clarity of the sun. I believe is what it said, did I ever read it? Of clarity of the sun, Astera, I am one with my higher self. All that I seek is found in me. Buddha. So these just look like cards with all your ascended masters, and I'm assuming there's probably some goddess cards in here as well. Guide me to my master within. Gandhi. And a timeless motion. I honor the goddess within. Warrior of consciousness. Jesus. This honestly looks like a deck that you could just use in general for regular affirmations. Now, I'm wondering, I feel like maybe I should go through the whole deck. Maybe you guys want that. But I'm also wondering if the definitions is in this little guidebook. Yes, it is. Wait. It is. So it also comes with the Master of Light Oracle Guide that'll tell you what all these cards mean. Okay. Now, guys, I really like this stuff. This is well thought out. Oracle readings. And it also gives you the actual reading itself. So, all right. So it'll tell you who these people are. So it'll tell you who the actual Ascended Masters are, what they're actually known for. And then there's another area in the book that if you actually pull the card itself, it'll actually give you the Oracle reading yourself. So you're not sitting there and trying to figure out what the Oracle cards mean, which is really helpful because this is under the assumption that not everyone that plays this game knows how to read cards or knows who these Ascended Masters are, which is incredibly thoughtful, actually. I really appreciate that. I also get the sense that with this deck, this is something that if you are just bored, maybe you're at home or you're doing a really extensive reading on yourself or you're like working on your own self-development or your own self-improvement, that if you have a larger altar space that you can actually keep the board out and every day roll the dice and move around the board every day, right? And then every day you have a message, and I'm assuming that, and this is literally just based off of the vibe that I'm getting from the game itself, that there are probably prompts in here that give you things to do or give you things to look at or to work on. There's also these cards called You Are Beautiful. I wonder what they are, because the back one says Self-Love Coupon. Congratulations, you have been awarded with this self-love coupon to gift yourself one act of self-love in the next 48 hours. This could be rewarding yourself in any way, such as giving yourself time to sleep in, treating yourself to your favorite food, going to Mother Nature, or just spending some quiet time alone. Share with the group what this self-love gift will be and why this is important to yourself. Please pass this card forward to another person after completion, which is so sweet. So if any one of you who don't have friends, which I'm not hating because I don't have friends either, that if you know how to entertain yourself, which again, I'm not hating because I entertain myself all the time, that this actually does seem like something that you can actually just set up on your altar on your own. and then just use it for like self-discovery and self-help and growth and, deepening a relationship that you have with yourself. Okay, so you've got these You Are Beautiful cards, right? And it looks like these operate kind of like how a chance card would operate in Monopoly. They are self-love coupons. And it seems as if they're all the same. They all say the same thing, like in the next 48 hours, give yourself some self-love. And there's a lot of them actually. So it almost seems like if you were to play this game with, I think it can hold 6 people, were to play this game, it almost seems like you would walk away from this game with like multiple self-love coupons, which is actually really awesome because you should be doing multiple self-love acts. And in society in these days, we have gotten into the habit of not treating ourselves properly. We get so mad at other people because we feel like other people are mistreating us without realizing that we are the one that mistreats us the most. So I think that's pretty cool. And now you've got 4 different sets of, which looks like, I think are called flame cards, and I sincerely hope I'm saying this correctly. They're all different colors, green, orange, and then you've got your blue and your purple. And the board spots key reminds me of what they are. So your green is your Mother Earth card. Pick up a green flame activation card. And then this one says, you have journeyed deep into a magical valley where the wind spirits have offered to serve you on your life's mission. Use this offering to share any trait or a part of yourself that you seek to release from your life. And examples here have laziness, fear, insecurity. The group will support your release by blowing like the wind after you speak. That is beautiful. Just give me a second. I gotta receive. That's really nice, actually, to the point where it's like, in life, there's so many things that we go through silently. And I literally have only really I've picked up 2 cards. One that told me to give myself self-love, and then another one to be open about my insecurities. And the fact that it's set in a group environment where the people that are around you are there to be your support system for your growth and transformation, I think is really beautiful. Another Mother Earth card says, while partaking in a medicine ceremony in the jungles of Peru, you were given a vision of a world where humans and animals live in harmony. Share ways on how humans can live more in harmony with animals. Take it home. How can you work more in balance with animals? And I don't know. I just feel like from what I can already see with this game is that this is supposed to be a game that helps you become conscious, to helps you become aware. It's almost like you're supposed to walk away from the table with your friends feeling enlightened and lighter. Let's see. I'm gonna pick up a relationship card, which is the orange ones. This one says, a friend is one that knows who you are, understands where you have been, accepts what you have become, and still gently allows you to grow. Go around a circle and have every member other than you share one great or funny memory which they have experienced with your beautiful self. Now, if you just met this person, give them one compliment. Oh, that's really nice. This one says, every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. Harriet Tubman. Go around the group and share one of your life's passions. Example, I have a passion for animals. I have a passion for cooking, etc. This is really cool. And I'm like I said, like there's a lot of them. There are a lot of prompts. This is all the prompts for relationships. And it's the same amount for the Mother Earth pile, the creativity pile, and a self-discovery pile. So this blue one is the creativity flame activation card. This one says, inner child, congratulations, you have been casted as a star role for an upcoming Hollywood movie. Have each member other than you share what role you would be great in and why. Get creative, see them in a movie and go. This is a really beautiful deck, I can already tell, because this is the first time we are extraordinarily hard on ourselves. And it gives you the opportunity to see yourself in somebody else's eyes. And 9 times out of 10, it's always significantly kinder than how you see your own self, which is pretty cool. This one says, you are imprisoned for a crime you did not commit. Throughout your sentence, you encounter many beautiful individuals who you would have never thought would be in prison. The great masters of light teaches mercy, compassion, and healing, never giving up on any soul on earth. Discuss as a group of masters on what an enlightened planet prison system looks like. Have each member share their thoughts, opinions, and ideas. Know that this discussion sends ripples through all of creation. Which is true, because that's how energy works. This is so profound, this card game. You don't ever get card games like this. Because this isn't a card game. This is interesting. This is not a game that you win. This seems like a game that you finish. You don't win it. It seems like you finish when you get around the board. But just from the few cards that I've read thus far, it's like by the time you get around the board, you will be so much more conscious and so much more enlightened that you are now finished. It's almost like an ascension process. Like when you finish the game, you've ascended. But at the same time, there's always other things to learn and there's always other things to become conscious of. So the journey is never really over. The purple card, self-discovery. This one says, break into partners and engage in an eye-gazing ritual for 2 minutes. Sit comfortably across from this person and gaze softly in their eyes. This may be uncomfortable at first, but be open to the magic of the experience. And I guess afterwards, everyone will kind of go around and say how they felt about that, or maybe what they saw. This one says, engage in a group hug. This one says, if you are planning for a year, sow rice. If you are planning for a decade, plant trees. If you are planning for a lifetime, educate people. Have every member other than you share what subject, topic, or trait you would be good at teaching others. Wow. Such a profound game. Wow. This is really amazing. And it's almost like if you don't have anyone to play with, everything in all these cards almost act as like a journal prompt where you can spend time in solitude answering the questions yourself about yourself, which I feel like would help you on your own personal inner spiritual journey. It'll help you figure out what you think, what matters to you, what's important to you, and what you feel should be priorities in your life, and definitely will put you on a path to self-discovery. That's so cool. Let's see, game rule. All cards must be read aloud immediately upon picking up. And then it looks like there are several different spots on the board game that you can land on. There's a be here spot where you take 3 deep breaths as a group to connect in the present moment. You have a spot that you land on that's an act of kindness dare. Group chooses one act of kindness for you to initiate. And then it says ideas in manual. Ooh, what's in the manual? Hold on. Ah, there's an opening storyline. Guess I could have read this first, huh? The Way Guide, Ways to Play. That's cool. Ways to Play, full journey designed for 1 or 6 people. Participants journey around the board to collect flame activations and advance as a group towards self-mastery. See, I was saying that. That's pretty cool. Setting up the environment, game pieces, opening, ceremony. There's also like a prayer here. To almost open the space, because you're creating a sacred space. That's really cool, actually. There we go. Acts of kindness. Examples: help out an elder, give a friend a hug, write a note of appreciation to a friend or a coworker, tell your parents how much you love them, give a flower to a stranger, There's a whole long list here of different things that you can do. What else do we got? We have, you can land on a spot that's self-love, where you can pick up your self-love card. There's a blessing spot, which is offer a blessing for any cause. A portal spot where you can jump to any spot on the board. Abundance portal, share one dream or vision that you wish to bring reality on Earth. While doing so, entire group visualizes it as it was a full reality in this moment. Upon completion, have all members say, and it is so, 3 times. That is beautiful, especially if you guys are going to help each other in the manifestation of your own hopes and dreams. That's beautiful. Temple of Silence, meditate as a group for 2 minutes. Additional guide, pick up additional spirit guide and activate their mantra. So it looks like, because I didn't even really get to this, and this is probably why I should read the instructions, but my ADD. If there's a card here that says pick up an additional guide, that means you start with a guide. So these are all your guides, right? So it looks like what probably happens is that you shuffle these cards at the beginning, and then you randomly pick one, and then the one you pick is the one that's your guide. So I just picked, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Hina, A Timeless Motion. So the one I just picked just now was this one. So it looks like the energies of this particular person will be my ascended master or my guide as I journey around the board. And then if you end up on a space that says additional guide, it seems like that you will pick again, and then maybe you get 2 guides that work with you around the space. And so the idea is that you are calling in their energy and their guidance to assist you while on this journey of self-mastery, right? And then you've got reactivate space, reactivate your master goddess by speaking their mantra out loud 3 times. And action, stand up, move, dance, shake, stretch, do yoga pose, etc. for 2 minutes. That's really cool. So this is definitely one. Oh my gosh, is this the person? Is this the about the creator? Yes, Nature Flow. So the creator's name is Nature Flow. It seems this is Nature Flow, I guess, is their spiritual name. Nature Flow is the soul behind the Masters of Light board game. Working as a servant for love, spirit, and Mother Earth, he is the creator of visionary empowered products and is a founder of galactic company Now Age Imaginations. So there's the author, which go him, because this is awesome. And what I'll do is put photos of what I'm seeing, because it's so hard to show you guys. But I'll put photos at the end of this video of what everything looks like so you can actually see it up close. But yes, like this is so cool. Now I just have to find someone to play it with that wants to be vulnerable and open. And who's first, you know what I'm saying? But you know what, even if I don't, I feel like this may be something that I may set up in an altar style and just kind of work my slow way around the board myself as I learn about myself and self-master. And as always, if you like this video, subscribe to what you see, and I'll see you guys soon.